Good afternoon and welcome to this Cronkite News Noon Update. I'm Carrie Adams. Thanks for joining us.
It was a battle from the beginning, but the Huskies could not prevail.
Coach, can you talk about your two seniors and the impact they have had on this team?
While the real battle tonight was against breast cancer, the Sun Devils were successful in their fight against Central Connecticut.
Soon, Arizona's Department of Education will take a closer look at new physical education requirements, an effort PE teachers say is overdue. How do you feel going into one of your final meets? In a clubhouse full of males, there's one thing that is clear. On Valentine's Day, they are all thinking of their significant others. Officially take effect 90 days after the end of the legislative session. Live in the Media Center, I'm Carrie Adams, Cronkite News. Our time here has been a grand slam, but now it's time for some real peanuts and Cracker Jacks at Miller Park. In Maryville, I'm Carrie Adams. 5 Sun Devil student athletes went out to Concordia Charter Elementary School to encourage physical activity as a part of Sun Devil Serve. Concordia currently does not have a PE program, so spending the day with some Sun Devils was a fun way to get active for both the students and the staff.
The students from ASU are older, they're role models, they're setting examples and so forth, and it allows them to be impacted with these students who don't usually get a PE or they don't have that physical activity.
Not only did the students get a chance to play, but our own Sun Devils released their inner child while instilling the values of hard work and a healthy lifestyle.
I like to come out here and play with them. It's fun for me and hopefully it's fun for them. It's just like the pure game, like it's just chaos and just playing. It reminds me of when I was younger and started playing.
I love kids, so I love coming out here and just playing sports with them, and it's a good time.
I think it's good to have a role model. I mean, you definitely need that, figure to look up to, and I think all great, successful people had a good one growing up, and I think it's good to set a good example for these kids. Hopefully, I can impact them in some sort of way in their life.
And there was no question that the children enjoyed themselves. The athletes, what do you think about them?
They're my friend, and they're having fun to me.
Do you like them being here?
Yes.
A couple hours of PE may seem like a common activity for some kids, but for the students of Concordia, it means a lot more than that, especially when you throw in a few Sun Devils. I'm Carrie Adams with Sun Devil Athletics.
Aramis Ramirez prepares to get off to a hot start entering his second season with the Brewers.
Last year I was a new guy coming in from Chicago. This year I know everybody, I know the city. I think I'm going to play some more games in spring training now, and so I'm looking forward to play at least 25 to 23 games.
He's working on staying healthy and maintaining a high level of production.
I think if I stay healthy, the numbers will be there, and I'm going to help the team win some ball games. Work a little harder because, I'm 34 right now, so you have to work a little harder so you can stay in shape.
Manager Ron Renicky recognizes Ramirez's work ethic and expects continued success.
He cares and he works at it. He's a guy that's really important where he is in the lineup because he hits behind Bronny and hopefully Ricky, and hopefully those guys are on base all the time. When we played the Cubs in 11, I saw a pretty good defender. I really think Ramos is going to have another really good defensive year.
But it's not just about Ramirez.
I think we got a good young ball club, and hopefully everybody stay healthy so we can get the job done.
At 34 years old, Ramirez has discovered the fountain of youth. With an upbeat spirit and a rigorous training regimen, the third baseman is primed for another strong season. I'm Carrie Adams with the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. It takes more than just a few exercises in the gym each week to be physically fit. And with the steady decline in physical education requirements, many students are feeling the effects.
It used to be kids couldn't do a pull-up, and that's not a lot of people can do, a lot of pull-ups. Now we have kids that can't do a push-up, which is pretty bad.
At Scottsdale's Chaparral High School, a weight class like this is the exception. For most high schools, only freshmen are required to take a PE course, and for most students, their physical education stops there. Physical educators like Terrence Tillett want to create healthy habits for girls and boys to carry into their future.
All of us, all the PE teachers here, and I'm sure in our entire district, are pushing that the student will learn enough in our class to feel okay with joining the rec softball league.
According to Arizona's Health and Physical Education President, Susan Leonard, students need physical, emotional, and mental balance to be truly fit. But it doesn't end there. They need to utilize knowledge, attitude, and skills to create a lifetime habit.
And if you take those three things and you intertwine those together, then you have fitness for a lifetime.
There are no specific state standards. That is determined locally.
And without a state requirement, schools are only left with a national recommendation.
That national framework requires 225 minutes a week of physical education for grades 7 through 12.
The Department of Education intends to explore new state standards, an effort that can't come soon enough for teachers like Tillett.
I would like to see meaningful physical education, not roll the ball out and people stand around type of stuff, but meaningful.